Hi, I'm Moody, the Moon Mystic, here to give you another moon message. Today's moon is the waning crescent moon under the astrological sign of Aries. This reading is a collective reading for the new moon coming in. It's under the sign of Taurus, this new moon during the month of April, the pink month. Oh, this is the topic of this reading. It's all about the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is being blessed with everything that you want, that you aspire to, that is tangible. The Ten of Pentacles is family. It's total abundance, prosperity in its essence. Abundance, prosperity, because you know that not only involves money, but it's also your health, the wealth of your family, how you feel about the legacy you're leaving, what you've built. The Ten of Pentacles is having the money to invest and seeing those investments bring a high yield, a very good return on investment. Like under the new moon, this is a good time to invest your time and energy in something that means a lot to you in terms of who you love or what you love. Well, why, Moody? Because this is not just a new moon. See, a new moon is associated with a new start, a new beginning, getting over fear and stepping into faith and taking action until you see some type of achievement. It will come. Absolutely. That's the new moon, right? But this is not only a new moon. The new moon is also a super moon, which means anything that you do is amplified, intensified, charged, right? The new moon is a super moon in Taurus. Now, a little bit about Taurus. First of all, Pentacles are earth signs: Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Taurus is tenacious. Like, they go after what they want. They have a good bounce back. They don't allow things to keep them down permanently. Absolutely. You got to work also for the Ten of Pentacles. You start at every pentacle, right, with the page all the way to the 10 to achieving what you want. Absolutely. So, okay, that's what this collective reading about this new moon energy is about. What else, Spirit? Okay. Ooh. Yeah, there's a lot of options along the way, a lot of choices that need to be made, okay, concerning your feelings and emotions. So the first thing that Spirit is bringing to my attention is the Seven of Pentacles. OMG. The Seven of Cups, rather, and the Nine of Cups. Your first card is the Seven of Cups, choices. And the whole thing is inside of each of those cups. We don't know whether it's good or bad. We make the choice and we experience the outcome. Yes, of course, the outcome is good. Ooh. How do you know, Moody? Because you have the Nine of Cups. The outcome is good. Why? Because when we make choices to focus on ourselves, to pay attention to our own feelings and emotions, to do what's right for us, to choose us, that's when we get the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment, making the right choice, being happy, being content. That's what we are responsible for, our own happiness, and that occurs when we make the right choice. That also occurs when we decide to use all of our capabilities to pull ourselves out of a negative situation and to put ourselves into a better alignment. it does take Emperor, Empress energy to get the 10 of Cups successfully. Because the 10 of Cups means you've corralled others. It's the happy family. It's the great partnership. It's an alignment with your tribe, people that work alongside of you. That's how because they always say we never get anything by ourselves. That's right. It takes a tribe, a village to help. Nobody reaches the height of their pinnacle by their self. Absolutely. So the Emperor, the Empress, though, this is new moon energy, right? It's about birth, creation. First of all, it's the female energy. There would be no life without us giving birth. And so somebody's being told that now is the time to plant the seed, to step off the cliff, to take a dive, to have faith, right? To give birth, to bring something forward. Something is coming forward. Are we ready for it? That's the question, right? Right. Pay attention to those feelings and emotions. The Empress is your feminine energy. We all have masculine and feminine energy, right? It's our ability to know when to deploy what type of energy based on what situation. But this reading is about the 10 of Pentacles. I see the Empress and the Emperor. I'm running my mouth so much I haven't put more cards down. I hear Spirit is like, do you think you can get some more cards down here, Moody? Yes, Spirit, I do believe that I can. And not only can I, but I will. OMG. So I'm also being told that in order to obtain the 10 of Pentacles, at the center of this reading is the Fool. That is taking a risk and opportunity. But this is not just any old risk or opportunity. First of all, it's a super moon. Remember that. But when the Fool shows up, first of all, the Fool is the first card of the Tarot. It's a major arcana, which means it's controlled by God. And God asks us, do you want to go on a new journey? Aren't you tired of hitting your head in the same spot, Moody? Do you want to do something else? Yes, I do. I do. But there are things that we have to do. This is all about the preparation of a new journey. Some of us could be actually preparing. Somebody could be in the midst, absolutely, of taking a chance, a risk on themselves, on what they've been working on. Okay, so you've got the Emperor, the Empress, and the Fool, and the Strength card. 4 major arcana show up in this collective. This is about taking advantage of this super new moon and taking a calculated risk. See, when Spirit shows up, it's not just an ordinary kind of risk that you're taking. It's calculated. It's based on past experiences that he's gotten you out of. So you have some type of relationship rapport for those that I'm talking to, because you've got the Emperor, the Empress. That is the maturest energy that you have. The Emperor, the Empress is made up of all of the kings and queens. Absolutely. The Empress is all of the kings and the queens. The Emperor is all of the kings and the queens. Remember I said we have all of this energy inside of us. It's knowing when to deploy what. Absolutely. And it's also being led, allowing yourself to be led out of situations, into situations. Absolutely. That intuition. Right. So somebody gets that. And they're being led towards the passion, the desires of their heart. Leo, Aries, Sag energy. Collective. This is about starting anew. You can't be scared. You just have to believe that what you're doing, there's a need. There's a niche. You've been directed to take a certain type of action, even if it's getting away from a negative situation into a better situation. And as things start to change and develop for us, what is this? The Nine of Swords, fear, doubt. Right, that's what it is. Anxiety, sleepless nights, worry. All of that comes back to test us. To see, oh yeah, you got all this faith? Well, look at this situation. Deception at its height. Communication. This is Seven of Swords. It is total shadow energy showing up in the form of people talking about you, working against you. A test appears because, see, the Emperor or the Empress is always tested. They're always tested. Just like Jesus was tested. Absolutely. But look, the Strength card, Leo energy, having the ability to overcome challenges. That's the maturity that you have here in the Emperor, the Empress. That's what I was talking about. And you know, their issues are never as others. Like, we never know what other people are going through, and so we can't judge a book by the cover. All I know is that you end up with the Strength card, the ability to see, one spirit aligns you and you agree, your free will aligns with your destiny, your purpose for coming here. Nobody can stop that. That's why spirit shows up every step of the way here. In the past, you were being prepared to be the Emperor, the Empress. And right now, under this new moon, for somebody, you are stepping off that cliff, unbeknown what lies ahead, but you have faith. You got faith, and that little mustard seed makes all the difference. It is right now. Thank you, Spirit, because I needed to hear this too. It's all about elevating ourselves, and in order to do that, somebody needs to open their heart in order to elevate ourselves at this moment, to prepare for this super new moon. That vibration has to be high, the King or Queen of Cups. See, under Taurus, they have invested in themselves, put something in their cup. They're valuable at this moment. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. But definitely we all are feeling the effects of Taurus, the value of our cup. Like, we're understanding that our cup, we have to protect that cup and not squander everything we've been working on. And this new moon is making a decision either to start to work on filling up your cup, or refining what you filled your cup up with, or feeling good. Sometimes we make achievements, we have accomplishments, but we don't celebrate them. This is a time under this new moon to lift that vibration, to come away from that shadow deceptive energy, right? The Seven of Swords always tries to pull you down, right? Something to distract you, to delay you, to upset you, right? And Spirit teaches us how to overcome that. Whew, didn't I say how to overcome that? The Strength card twice. Whew, you've been through this before. Whoever I'm talking to and whatever you're going through, you've been through this before. This is having some history with Holy Spirit, with God, right? We know He's going to pull us out of it. Whatever it is that you're going through, just continue to understand your purpose, your happiness, what brings you joy, and continue to think of the glass as being half full. Never stay with woe is me, fear, doubt, sabotaging yourself, allowing others to put down something that you're doing. No, see, Judgment is here. This is that wand reinforcement, the King or Queen of Wands. See, this is another characteristic that we all have. And we just need to bring it to the forefront. And under this super new moon in Taurus, Taurus is persistent, the bull, stubborn, knowing that they deserve something better, something new. We all deserve it. Not only do we deserve it, we're going to get it. A double dose of strength, right? Some need courage. Some need to step out of the shadow into the light and come face to face. Okay? That's for some, right? And others just need to believe that whatever they're doing or getting ready to start, that it's going to be successful, that it's already written, especially if it's a line. Especially if it's a line. The king and queen, look how pretty she is. First of all, you're very attractive going into this new season. And it's not just physical, it's the action that you bring. Like, you know, when certain people step into a room, the whole room, the energy of the room changes. That's what I'm feeling. There's a certain authority, but not cocky. You're still humble. You're still humble, even though you exude a lot of strength. Right. Absolutely. Yeah. The Knight of Wands. Also with this Wands activity and the Empress, I feel sexual. I feel sensual, maybe a baby. Right. I feel with all of this wand. Also Aries is about the male. Right. The male penis and the female with the Emperor, the Empress. I do feel co-creation. So during this time, if you're not trying to have a baby, be conscious and wrap it up. Right? If you're trying, this is a good time. This is a good time under this new moon that's supercharged, especially for the male. Oof. We're getting alpha energy, a double dose of the Emperor. A double dose. Self-love, self-discoveries. Learning more about yourself, maybe handling a situation a little differently. This is about that divine masculine energy heightened, intensified, doubling up, getting a double dose. What is this about? The Ace of Cups is about self-love, self-discovery, valuing your cup. I felt that heavy, and Taurus knows their value. Like, you can't tell me that my heart, my love is not better than you've been getting. Somebody knows that. They know your love is better than. They're just not humble enough to do what they have to do to obtain it. Yeah. But a lot of cups. Didn't I say that from the beginning? And look at these important cups. You had the 7 of Cups, the 9 of Cups. Now we have the King of Cups, the Ace of Cups. Wow. The Emperor twice. This is all about a new journey, the truth, stepping out, being authentic, knowing who you are. You've been here before. You've experienced this before, so nothing should stop you. It's nothing new. This is nothing new. You've got this. 4 of Cups. There's that shadow energy trying to pull you back with the 7 of Swords, either making you think something's not going to come in, or like that distraction, that delay, focusing on cups that are empty, right? Cups that are there just to distract you with the 7 of Cups, to delay you. That's been the issue all along from the very beginning. There's something that keeps trying to distract you, delay you. Could be gossip. It could be whatever it is. It's low vibrational to pull you out of your energy and away from your path. Okay, that's just how evil works. Anything else, Spirit? Okay, new energy coming. Why is the Emperor and the Empress here? Why is the Emperor and the Empress here for the collective? Someone needs to take decisive action. And that's what the Emperor and the Empress does. So there's kind of like a stalemate, maybe because all of these options is also, the tide is very strong under a super new moon. From Earth, you can't see a new moon. It's invisible. But that doesn't mean that those feelings, you got a lot of cups and feelings here. Pay attention to your intuition, because someone needs to take decisive action. It's time to like shit or get off the pot. It's time. This is a perfect time. It's like everything that you've been doing is leading up to now. I feel divine timing. I do. Why the Emperor and the Empress is here? Because it could be, if you're alone, time for you to, your paths to cross. You've had many past lives together, past life soulmate. See, I'm being told that a situation was at a stalemate, which kind of makes sense because we were in retrograde. Venus, which is Taurus's ruling planet, and Libras also, were in retrograde, which would create a stalemate energy, nothing really happening, right? But things are getting ready to happen now. It's like everything comes to life and someone needs to make a decision. Every morning when we get up, we are faced with choices. This one involves a past life partnership. And not only make a decision, it says take decisive action. That's what the King or Queen of Wands does regarding this Ace of Wands energy, having the, and this is about the Fool, remember? Stepping out on faith. Okay, so this is a true connection. There's a true connection that you're stepping into, and it's going to be intense. Right. Don't let anything distract you. Seven of Swords. Don't pay attention to how others feel about you. Yeah. This is not the time. Didn't I say? Divine intervention. I said it. Divine timing. Here it is. Those are detours, delays. Absolutely. Divine's going to intervene. That's why the Fool's at the center. But listen to your intuition. Always be in that space. Okay, Spirit, what else? What else? Tell me more about the Emperor, the Empress. Because this is a divine mission here. Soulmate connection. Right? The Fool again. Freedom. Get ready for freedom, possibilities, and adventure. Oh, I think I'm going to use that in my thumbnail. This is why the Emperor, the Empress is being brought together under this new moon energy. Get ready. Wedding bells, wedding rings will be exchanged. Union, marriage, a soul connection, everlasting love. This is devotion. This is somebody that's going to be loyal to you through thick and thin. Get ready, divine masculine, divine feminine. Yeah, that's why you have future energy, though. You have future energy of heartbreak, pain, separation, loss, deception, lies. The Seven of Swords is no joke in the future. So whatever you're stepping into by meeting your divine counterpart, they don't like that. This does bring a little worry and concern, but again, this is where Spirit says you've been here before and you've been delivered from this energy. What else, Spirit? So do not let it cause you to miss or be distracted or delayed. Right? There's a cup. See, the cup is coming in, but with the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Swords, they don't want you to think that it is coming in, and if they see it coming in, they're going to try and distract you from it. So somehow they could interfere, right, by putting a love spell on you. You know, people are deceptive. Yeah. Or See, there's a counter of the action. Sometimes spirit keeps negative things from us. That's divine protection. Right. I'm feeling that. Because once you two begin to converse, there's a lot of expression. Remember, we talked about cups. A lot of feelings under this new moon. Also, it's still the pink moon, right? And pink is about love and compassion. Communication is fluid again. Mercury for relationships. Venus, the heart is opening. It's springtime. So you guys are expressing love. You recognize each other immediately. That's what I'm hearing. You have no problems expressing love, sending messages of love, letting each other know I'm thinking of you. Yeah, a lot of information. So I kind of feel when you two get together, it's very difficult to separate you two. Okay. And there's reinforcements when you're around people that you should be with. Yeah, there's reinforcements that are sent to keep you on the right road. Somebody is going back and forth about being single at this time. Being single means that you're available for what's coming in, especially under a new moon energy. If you're caught up, if your attention is into gossip and backbiting and worry and missed opportunities, then you're going to miss this opportunity when it's presented. Because I do see somebody giving a performance. It's like they want you to believe something. They really do. It's the performance of their life. They'll do anything. Yeah. To bring about this doubt, to make you not see what lies ahead for you, not see the freedom, the possibilities, and the adventure. In order to do that, you got to be single so that when divine masculine, divine feminine appears, you're ready. Yeah, this is divine timing, perfect timing. Okay, what else? Somebody does try and give the performance of their life, but your romance is blooming. Didn't I tell you that? This past life relationship, why the Emperor, the Empress steps up is because you guys have a greater mission, because they're part of your destiny, because it's fate. It's happening right in front of you. Once, I told you, once you start to communicate, express the interest, the romance begins to bloom, just like blooming outside. And under this supermoon, everything is amplified. What? It's time to flirt. It's time to take a chance, step out on faith. Whew. You haven't met anything like this before. No, this person is coming in now under this new moon energy. This is a past life soulmate. It is. It's coming in. Some of you wanted this. You've been waiting for this, and it's here. For others, it's a shock. Because maybe, I think with the Ten of Pentacles, you could be focused on business, a new stream of income. Oh, see, that's that bond. You two are inseparable. I felt that. I said that 3 times, and because it keeps coming out. Right. There's admiration. Everything that you admire in a strong, successful relationship, you're going to see in that person. And you're going to admit that too, that energy. Yes, yes. This 7 of Swords, whoever's creating that in the future shows you exactly who they are with these swords. The 9 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, the drama, giving this performance. Yeah, they're showing you. It's a sign. It's a sign. It's a sign for you to let go. It's best to let go and let higher Holy Spirit work things out in divine timing. Divine takes care of anything. Watch out for signs leading you to true love, collective. Oof. See, this is why the Emperor and the Empress is here. This is divine timing. Oof. Okay. Let's summarize. Spirit, let's summarize. Yeah, okay. Belief system, go after what you want. That is the Queen or King of Wands. They go after what they desire and they don't stop until they get it. They are like a Taurus, resilient. If challenges come or they are diverted for a period of time off their path, they have no problem refocusing themselves and realigning themselves. They go after what they want. The Emperor, the Empress, they've been there before, they've done that. So they're prepared, but they don't let anything stop them from destiny. They're always listening to that inside voice, that inspiration from within, that light. And they know also their talents, their gifts. There's appreciation and gratitude, and whatever we're grateful for, we get more of. You're blessed with talents and skills that make it easy for you to stand out from the crowd, right? And this is the time, and don't be shy. Do what you got to do. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. Your dreams will come true. 0110. Believe it and it shall happen. Hold your vision. You're manifesting. Some of you are manifesting, and hold it. Hold that higher vision of yourself, bringing in the abundance, the money, validating your dreams, creating that vision of prosperity, long-term vision. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire, collective. Moody, it's time to put your faith and time. The Fool is all about faith. You had the Fool twice. This is about your faith. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. Remember, it's all about your belief and your faith. It's time to put your faith and your time into your desires. This is all about the Ten of Pentacles, right? Your goals, what you're going to pursue. Absolutely, because under the super moon, this is such a time. Oh, this is such a time to put forward that effort, to be courageous, and to have a brave spirit. 1551 too says hold your vision. I'm going to leave it there, collective. Put 1551 or 0110 in the comments, or both, or any comment you'd like. I just would love to hear from you. Something uplifting for all of us to believe in love again. Yes, and then it's coming. It's coming. I saw that. I'm praying for it. You know, I'm always keeping you guys in prayer. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave me any type of comment. Just a comment. Until the next moon phase, collective. Namaste.